And I'd like to welcome everyone to the ball game as W07BN Sports on the road down in Jackson, Mississippi. Adam Gore bringing his action as usually from the right field lounge in Pontotoc, but we'll call this the lazy man box as Adam Gore enjoying one of the best seats in the house here at the ballpark down at Smith Wheels Stadium, as I guess you'd call it the skybox, if you will, in the air condition here. It's a great crowd out for this Pontotoc group today, easily outnumbering the home Ridgeland Titan fans. As the Warriors taking the field right now, we give you the starting lineup here for your Pontotoc Warriors. Starting off with the batting order here, playing left field, number 2, J.J. Hester. Shortstop, number 22, Caleb Kidd. Playing first base, Tyler Hodge, wearing number 15, followed by the catcher, number 25, Hayes Gregory. Center field is played by number 21, Jacob Kidd. The DH on the ball game is going to be number 27, Nathan Hamilton, batting for number 8, Adam Peoples, who will be playing second base. The pitcher today will be Josh Robertson. Third base will be played by number 19, Tyler Holt, and right field will be played by number 17, Kerry Walker. Pontotoc comes into the ball game with a 30-3 record under first-year head coach, Coach Webb. So Pontotoc on the road today here playing Ridgeland. This is only the second year the school is in existence, as talking with some of the guys that's helping with the press box up here, as we have some very loud and annoying commercials here coming over the loudspeaker. But as I was saying, Ridgeland, the second year school, breaking away from Madison Central, stopped by and saw that campus as I had way too much time to kill, made the quicker trip down here than I thought. Beautiful campus out there, great facilities, as they're going to be doing the groundbreaking after this school year on their new baseball field there. Your starting lineup for Coach Dowdy and his 26-11 Titans of Ridgeland. Leading off will be number 32, the center fielder, Derek Holmes. 33, Edward Joe, the catcher. 22 will be Tyler Williams, playing left field. 17 will be Ray Roberts, the pitcher. DH will be Shelby Robertson, wearing number 7. He'll be batting for the first baseman, number 24, Justin Smith. The right fielder will be Blake Hitchcock, wearing number 4. Shortstop will be played by number 20, Brandon Walls. Second base will be number 8, Jason Salters. Third base will be number 12, Daniel Nelson. And that rounds up your order there. Well, as I said, this is Adam Gore bringing this action here from Jackson, Mississippi. We are at Smith Wheels Stadium. If you're wondering where that location is, it's right next to the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame. So it's right basically just before you get into the heart of Jackson, just down the road from the big house, where we've already followed the Warriors one time this year, with the Lady Warriors making it all the way down to the state playoffs, as this is the North Half Championship. And when we have time, let's thank our sponsor for this series. It's a best-of-3 series, and it's being brought to you by Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy. They're located on 316A Coffee Street in Pontotoc. You can reach them at 489-3116. Owner, Wayne Mahon. They have all your needs in home oxygen and nebulizer medications, durable medical equipment, and diabetic supplies. And you can rest assured when you contact someone at Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy, you're talking to a respiratory care practitioner, as Wayne Mahon, Marianne Hester, Donna James, and Beverly Wardlaw, all licensed therapists. Also, you can talk to Marianne Hester if you're in need of diabetic shoes there also. But they're our special exclusive sponsor of this ball game. Be sure and go by and thank them for bringing you Pontotoc Warrior action, as this is the North Half Championship here from Jackson, Ridgeland, hosting the Pontotoc Warriors. We're going to take you to a break and hear from Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy. And we'll be back with the opening pitch here from Jackson right after this. Coming back in 3, 2, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting ready for the starting lineup to be called here from Smith Wheels Stadium. We'll take it to the field as they're calling out the Ridgeland Titans onto the field.
Josh Avenmark and Javero January.
And there was your starters as we'll take you to the field for the playing of our national anthem. We're getting ready to play some baseball here, folks. Coming to you from Jackson. Adam Gore bringing this action here on TV7 Sports. On the road here as we're at the North Half Championship playoffs here in 4A action. 4A just about the only region that has not been hampered by weather, as there are a lot of deciding games left in the other regions to see who will make it to the North Half Championship. Of course, Hulka, I do believe, there's another team in our coverage area that has made the North Half Championship, as well as the Pontotoc Warriors here as we're getting ready. J.J. Hester will lead things off here for the Warriors. Well, once again, while we have the opportunity waiting for the Titans to take warm-up on the field here, remind everyone to go by and thank Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy, located on 316A Coffee Street in Pontotoc, as they are our sponsors of this three-game series here, coming to you. The first game here in Jackson. Of course, the next game will be in Pontotoc in Game 3, if necessary. Will be here once again at Smithville Stadium, I believe, on a Monday. Well, the 4A world has been shook up, so they say, here on the North Half Championship, as Petal, the power that be that was supposed to walk through the 4A to the state championship. As you take a look at J.J. Hester digging into play here, he was supposed to, Petal was supposed to walk through and just go ahead and gift wrap them the state championship, but Wes Jones thought differently about that, as now Petal is waiting to see who wins supposedly their state championship, as J.J. Hester greeted the cheers and boos. And even though I am a Pontotoc fan, I'm judging by eye of sight here. Pontotoc outnumbering Ridgeland here in game one. The opening pitch of the ball game delivered on his way, looked at for a strike. Well, one thing that it's going to get on my nerves when the game's over with, but you can't fault them because they're here and they're cheering, is the student section of Ridgeland. This one's popped up, drifting to the outfield, and a long pop out. And this is going to take another big shot, just like they were playing at ICC. A little bit deeper than ICC at center field. Dead away is 400. The corners are 330. So you're going to have to really touch a baseball to get it out of here, as that one pops out for the first out of the ballgame. But as I was saying, as Caleb Kidd digs into the plate here, they're here and they're loud, and they've got stinking cowbells. First pitch to Caleb. It's that for a strike. Well, on the mound is Jay Roberts. He's their number 2 man. That's Justin Smith, the Delta State signee. Pitched that last game against Oxford. And there's our first error of the ball game. Shortstop just making a little routine play. Turned it into something ugly that time. And Kidd. Let's see if we're going to score a hit or an error on the big board out there. As they are going to score an error. So Kidd is going to reach on the error. And it's going to get a little meeting at the mound. An early meeting on the mound here. As Kidd will sit on first base. Apparently Smith saw something. As now up is going to be the first baseman, Tyler Hodge. Look at the first pitch, low for a ball. Well, Hodge is at the plate. You've got Kidd on first, taking his lead. Not a very big one. Swing on, there's a gap, it's hit to the second baseman. Looks over to second, and it is in time. Well, it looks like it was going to be close, but the umpire called him out. So they got the lead runner out that time for the second out of the ball game. And that is going to bring up.
With 2 down, brings up number 25, the catcher,
Hayes Gregory to the plate with a runner on first. 2 outs. Top of 1 here. And Jackson. Swings on the first pitch. It's a hopper. They say it stays fair. And Pontotoc gets his second man on the first hit of the ball game. As we'll have a courtesy runner check into the ball game. As the center fielder, Jacob Kidd, will step up to the plate with runners on second and third, or excuse me, first and second, with 2 outs here in the top of the first inning of play. Swings on the first one. It's a little hopper. It's going to the first baseman, and that's going to end the inning. So Pontotoc got 2 on, left them stranded. And this is going to be a ruckus, loud ball game here from the get-go, folks. No score at the top of the first, and via the magic of television, we'll jump ahead to the bottom of the inning.
For the Warrior first, no runs on 1 hit and 1 error. The center fielder, number 32, Derek Holmes.
As Derek Holmes is going to lead off here for the Titans of Ridgeland. They come into the ball game with a 26-11 record here, as they are wearing, of course, the Tennessee blue. Of course, you can always sort of tell when a new school comes out. So far, every new school in the past 2 years have made their nickname the Titans. As this is true baseball atmosphere here, folks. Of course, this is the home of the Jackson Senators. As they even got the house music playing here in this one. Well, they got a ruckus student section here for Ridgeland. As the first pitch delivered high for a ball. Well, it's a warm day for baseball. Low to mid 80s, I do believe. As there's a strike. 1-1 goes the count now against Holmes. Holmes looks at the second pitch. Strike 2. Well, you got to think, if Robinson brings it early, that might settle down the student section here pretty quick. Second pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 1 for Josh Robinson. Or strikeout victim number 1, excuse me.
Batting now for the Titans, the catcher.
Up now will be the catcher, number 33, Edward Joe. The plain name of the year. As Joe digs in now, just watching his first leadoff man strike out. Looks at ball 1. 1-0 goes the count here with 1 out. Robinson waiting for the next pitch in there for a strike. Well, Robinson's got the curveball going today, as he's got 2 guys with the bat left on his shoulder each time he's thrown it. 1-1 the count. A little outside for a ball. 2-1 goes the count now. against Joe. The pitch swung on and fouled out of play. Well, that would have went into what is literally a lounge over there. They got a little lounging area, a little patio. The count goes 2-2. Robinson looking to get his second strikeout victim here. Pitch so high. Count goes full. Well, this gets the ball 4 signs up behind the mound. And the student section cheering. The payoff pitch. High for a ball. They got ball 4. So the first man reached on a walk. This will bring up number 22, the left fielder, Tyler Williams, to the plate as a courtesy runner will check into the ball game.
Number 2, Wade Holman. The Titan batter is number 22, left fielder Tyler Williams.
As there's still some Pontotoc fans flying to the ball game here. A great crowd. Big ups to the Pontotoc fans making the 3-hour, possibly plus trip. Or as Don would make the comment, depending on if I was driving, and yes, I did make it in less time than that. As the first pitch delivered for ball 1. Second pitch on the way, swung, hit. This is a double play ball. There's 1. There's 2. That's in the inning there for the Pontotoc Warriors. Although it wasn't technically 3 up, 3 downs, but the double play ends the inning there. And you see the Warriors, they're fired up here early in this one. Well, let's take you to a break. Let's hear from Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy. Go by and thank them for sponsoring this possibly 3-game series here in the North Half Championship. We'll take you to a break. We'll be back with more right after this. Coming back in 3, 2. Due up for Pontotoc will be the DH, Nathan Hamilton, Josh Robinson, the pitcher, and the third baseman, Tyler Holt.
Leading off the Warriors second, number 27.
As we're in the top of the second. Quick action going here. No runs scored in the ball game yet. This is going to be a little grounder. Second chance for the shortstop. Throw across the way. In time. Well, that's about a half a step too slow on the throw that time, but they did get the put out. As Josh Robinson now will step up to the plate for the Warriors. Robinson is this pitcher as he digs in with the times called. Looking to help out his calls here from the plate. The first pitch to Robinson. In there for a strike. Second pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Chased the low one that time, did Robinson. 0-2 goes the count. Roberts up early here in the count with 1 away. 0-2. There's a shot, almost took off the head of the pitcher that time, and it's going to be in there, hit to the center fielder, and it's going to be a single. Knocked in that time by Josh Robinson. Up now will be Tyler Holt. On deck will be Kerry Walker. As you take a look at Holt now at the plate. That was the second hit of the ball game for Pontotoc. Swings on the first one, and it's foul. Holt just a little bit that time to go out of play. Well, game 3 will be back here if necessary. Swings on that next one, and it's out of play. Take a look at that student section of Ridgeland. If I could find the shot of the student sections over here. What is normally the center field Fanatics. Of course, I don't have a good angle on it for Pontotoc. Outnumbering the Ridgeland. He swings on this one. It's got a possibility of dropping, and it will. This could spell trouble. The man slips down in the outfield. 1 run is going to score. And And Pontotoc goes up with the early lead here in the second. A big hit that time. As the Ridgeland coach coming out arguing about something. And don't know what in the world he's arguing about. He is irate, whatever it is. Hey, I'll tell you what, this has got big league feeling all over the place. Usually don't see nothing like that unless it's a Boston and Yankees game. I'm starting to like a little bit of baseball here, folks. As that was a double collected that time by Holt, knocked in a run. As now Kerry Walker will step up and he looks to strike one. Pitch is high. 1-1 goes to count. As there is one out in the inning here, your score 1-0. Pontotoc's advantage here in the top of the second over Ridgeland. Swings on one, chases it. It's going to drift. Foul out of play and once again into the lounge. Now that truly is the right field lounge there, folks. But it has nothing on the one in Pontotoc, of course. As I said, this is a big field. And if you get one just like that can find the gap and roll to the fence, you can turn it into a big play. As Holt stretched that one out to a double, knocking in a run. 400 straight away, 330 on the corners. Walker looks at ball two. 2-2 goes to count now here against Walker. Well, it would be huge for Pontotoc to pick up a win on the road here. You can imagine what the ballpark's going to be like come Saturday in Pontotoc as he chases this one, fouls it off, out of play. Once again, go by and thank Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy, located on 316A Coffee Street in Pontotoc, for sponsoring this series here, the North Half Championship Series between Ridgeland and Pontotoc, the best of three. And your score right now, 1-0, Pontotoc's advantage. Inside pitch. Count goes full, 3-2. Runner on second with one out here for Pontotoc. No ball four signs up now from the Titan fans as the Pontotoc crowd get behind them here. Chases one right up the middle. Throw across the way is in time for the second out, but the runner does advance to third. Good play by the shortstop that time. He looked to see if he had a play at third. Did not have the force out, so makes the good safe throw across the way. As now, big hit, J.J. Hester. Coming up as the top of the order now. Reaches back. Hester looks at the first pitch for a strike. Caught the outside corner of the plate. 1-0 is your score. Base hit by Hester will score another one. As they have a man on third. Holt swings at this one, catches a piece of it, fouls it back for strike two. Hester, swing and a miss. And that ended the inning. But Pontotoc was able to put a run on the board. 1-0 is your score as we'll switch to the bottom of the second. Pontotoc with the advantage. And via the Magic Television, we're back to action here as I think I've overheard some of the Titan fans out there complaining about saying that Pontotoc missed third base when they rounded home a while ago. But hey, the run's on the board, and that's all that matters. 1-0 Pontotoc lead in the first. Batter here in the bottom of the second. Jay Robinson taking one for the team right there as he took one off the arm. And a leadoff hit batter that time will bring up Shelby Robertson. On deck will be Blake Hitchcock.
Roberts hit by pitch.
And
Number 2, Wade Holman.
Brandon Walls will be in the hole.
Number 7, the designated hitter.
As now the DH, Shelby Robertson, will dig in. He's getting his signal from the coach. Pontotoc up in this ball game, 1-0. Swing and fouled back for strike one. Mind everybody, Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy, 316A Coffee Street in Pontotoc, 489-3116. Owner Wayne Mahon sponsoring this ball game. They have your home oxygen and nebulizer medications, durable medical equipment, and diabetic supplies. And a good thing about Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy, when you call, you're going to talk to a respiratory care practitioner, as all 4 of the employees there are licensed therapists. As there's a pitch for strike 2. 1-2 goes to count now against Robertson. Of course, the staff there, Wayne Mahon, as this one swinged, a little blooper, popped up to the shortstop, and the put out for the first out here in the bottom of the second. As I was saying, the staff there, all licensed therapists, or all respiratory care practitioners. Wayne Mahon, Marianne Hester, Donna Jones, and Beverly Wardlaw, all proud sponsors of Pontotoc North Half Championship Baseball. 1 away. Little bunt laid down to the pitcher. He tried to come up with it and try to turn the double play, but did able to get a grip on it and get at least 1 out. As the sacrifice bunt successfully moved the man around. Pontotoc did have the chance to get the lead runner out, but instead the ball slipped out of the hands of Robinson.
Number 20, Brandon Walls.
As Walls now digs in. Looks at strike 1. Well, once again, it's going to be the pitching rotation between Pontotoc and Ridgeland that's going to be a factor in this one. The swing on. Picked up by the shortstop. Throw across the way. Tagged him out. And that ends the inning. Pontotoc looking impressive, folks, as they're rolling here late. As no runs, no hits, no errors will end the bottom of the second, as we'll move to the top of the third. Leading off the third here will be the shortstop, Caleb Kidd. He reached on an error his first time up. Pontotoc leads this ball game 1-0. As I said, we're in the top of the third. Adam Gore bringing this action here from Jackson, Mississippi, on the road with TV7 Sports, as that's going to be ball 1 in the dirt. Well, Pontotoc has collected 3 hits in this ball game. They scored 1 run. Kidd, little hit, finds the gap, but a nice diving effort there by the shortstop, but he could not get the ball out of his glove. As I think that's got to be recorded as a hit, because that was a nice diving effort there. But unfortunately could not spring up quick enough, and they do call it a hit for Kidd, as he'll be sitting on first base, his second time to reach today. As up now will be number 15, Tyler Hodge. He had that big double a while ago. First pitch, low in the dirt for ball 1. Or excuse me, no, that was Holt that had that double. Hodge reached on a fielder's choice last time, as this is going to be a little hit down to the third baseman. They're going to try to turn 2 out of this, but no, it gets away. It's going to roll into the outfield. Kidd turning third. Looks back and the ball is thrown in. So the second error of the ball game here by the Titans. Now have runners on the corners for the Warriors. The Warriors already leading 1-0, threatening to put more points on the board here. And the top of the third with no outs, runners on first and third.
Batting now for the Warriors, number 25, the catcher, Hayes Gregory.
Hayes Gregory. Up now. He had a single his first time up. Another one here will score a run. We'll see if Pontotoc tries to advance the runner into better scoring position. Over on first, gets his lead, didn't take it. This one's going to be popped into the outfield. Outfielder comes on. The tag on third. Relay nowhere near in time, and Pontotoc now leads this ball game 2-0. Successful sacrifice fly that time by Gregory. He hit it deep, and he was able to score the run. 2-0 here, Pontotoc advantage.
Batting now for the Warriors, number 21, center fielder.
As Jacob Kidd, he grounded out his first time up. Will step up to the plate. He finds what could be trouble here, as the center fielder makes an excellent play on the baseball, able to get it back and quickly relay it into the infield to hold the runner on first. Well, the outfielders will be tested as they are in this field here. It's a big outfield. You got a lot of territory to cover. And a good job by the center fielder that time to track down the baseball. Not to mention also they're going to be looking into the sun as that one's fouled back off the net. 2-0 is your score here. We're in the top of the third. Adam Gore bringing this action. Go by and thank Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy, located 316A Coffee Street in Pontotoc, for sponsoring this ball game. Wayne Mahon, the owner of this one. The staff there, Wayne Mahon, Marianne Hester, Donna James, and Beverly Wardlaw, all respiratory care practitioners. So you're in good hands when you give a call. There's the ball to get away. The runner's going to advance to second. They also have your needs there in home oxygen and nebulizer medications, durable medical equipment, and diabetic supplies. Swing and a miss. Strike three. That'll end the inning, but Pontotoc was able to put more runs on the board. 2-0 is your score here for Pontotoc. Let's take a look at some of the crowd making it out to the ball game here. As we're going to take you to a break, we're going to hear from Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy, and we'll be back with more action as we'll move to the bottom of the third right after this break.
For Pontotoc in the third, 1 run on 1 hit and
Coming back in 3, 2.
leading off for the Ridgeland Titans in the third.
And we're back to action. Take a look at Robinson there. Get ready to take the mound here in the bottom of the third with a 2-0 lead here on the road. First pitch. Little high. Gave him a little bit of the business there, but did not make any contact. Got a little bit of the student section of Ridgeland fired up there for ball one. On that plate is Salters. On deck will be Nelson, and then we'll move to the top of the order with Holmes in the hole for Ridgeland. This one's popped up, drifting out of play. Take a look at the Ridgeland batter there, digging in. This is Salters. Ridgeland looking for some kind of spark here to get them in this baseball game. They're trailing 2-0 here. This has been a fast-moving ball game, folks. A little high that time, got away for ball two. 2-1 the count. We're in the bottom of the third, and my count shows just coming up on 35 minutes of action. There's a shot to center. Kid was playing shallow, and he was able to adjust to the baseball and get the out. Excellent play that time by Jacob Kidd. Thought he was playing up a little bit too much, but he was able to use that speed, track the ball down, and get the first out here in the bottom of the third. Up now will be Daniel Nelson, the third baseman for Ridgeland. Takes the first pitch for strike one. Well, you got to figure game 2, we'll see Justin Smith, the Delta State signee, take the mound for Ridgeland, as there's a foul ball. Foul back and caught himself on the elbow. 0-2 the count now against Nelson. And you got to think for Pontotoc, we'll see Caleb Kidd on the mound as well, so that should be a great Saturday afternoon matchup there. Little outside for a ball. 1-2 goes the count on Nelson. This is Nelson's first trip to the plate. Swing and a miss, but he fouled it back. Count stays 1-2 with one out here in the bottom of the third. Your score 2-0 here. As Adam Gore brings this action from Jackson, Mississippi. Although Ridgeland is the host team here, we're playing at Smith Wills Stadium. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Second strikeout of the ball game for Robinson. Of course, game 3 will be held here. And if any of the state championship games come to a decisive game 3, this is where it will be held as well. 2 away. Oh, come on. He looked like he was looking to strike one, but he called it a ball. Ball 2. Both of them cutting out a little low. Fouled it back for strike 1. Well, Robinson showing a strong arm today in the ballpark. As he's seeing the top of the order now, Nelson struck out his first time up. He only allowed 1 man on base via the walk on the first 9. And now he's behind the count big time, 3-1. But you got to think, Nelson's looking the whole way here. And he draws the walk. Second walk issued in the ball game by Robinson. As Robinson got behind in the count early, just couldn't climb his way out of the hole now. As number 33, the catcher, Edward Joe, will come up to the plate with a runner on first. Well, last time Ridgeland was in this situation, they hit a double play ball. Won't take one this time as we have 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. 2-0 is your score. A little half-hearted throwback that time by Robinson. Trying to keep him a little honest. Usually your leadoff man is going to be your speedster on the team. Ooh, throwback a little bit closer that time. First pitch high for a ball. Well, I think Robinson just delivered that one high that time, so Gregory would have something to throw on in case the runner goes. But instead, the runner stayed at home that time. 1-0 is the count. Pitch in the dirt this time for ball 2. Robinson has lost control here in the past few pitches. He's thrown now 4 consecutive balls. And the runner went that time, but hey, come on back. He fouled it off and out of play for strike 1. But you could tell once he saw the runner going, he didn't want to commit to the swing, so he tried to check the swing back, but instead I guess you can say the ball found the bat, fouled off, and the runner will have to go back. 2-1 the count now with 2 outs here. Edward Joe at the plate with the runner on first. Pitch high. 3-1 the count. Titans calling for ball 4 again. And once again, they walk another batter. Edward Joe reaches for the second time today, the second walk on the ball game. Back-to-back walks. As we'll give a courtesy runner to Ridgeland. As you see, Robinson getting a few words from Gregory. as he's digging in on the mound there. He's to find his control once again. 2 outs here. Runners on first and second. Pontotoc needs to get out of the jam. Pitch swung on, and it's hit in the outfield. They're going to relay him in. The play at the plate is not in time. The cutoff that time by the pitcher. And now they have come back to make it a 1-run ball game. As the RBI single that time. Collected by Tyler Williams. The first hit of the ball game.
Number 17, pitcher Jay
Runners on second and first again. A check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Well, Titan fans didn't like that call, but he most definitely went around that time. Runners on 1 and 2. 2 outs. 2-1 is the score. There's strike 2. Oh, to the count. Oh, come on. Throw back, not in time. I don't know why he was throwing that one down. As the shortstop, Caleb Kidd, had to hustle down and get that one. Caleb looking back at the catcher saying, what are you doing throwing the ball? Luckily for Pontotoc, no harm done. This time, got him swinging. 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Robertson goes down battling, but Robinson won the battle that time. Pontotoc allowed 1 run on 1 hit. And they walked 2. No errors in that one, as we'll move to the top of the 4th here. 2-1 is your score. Josh Robinson leading off here in the 4th for Pontotoc. Look at the first pitch, low for a ball. Well, there's new life found in what was a semi-quiet Titans crowd there for a little while. 2-1's your score, Pontotoc's advantage, as Robinson looks at ball 2. 2-0 goes to count now here in the top of the 4th with no outs. Adam Gore bringing this action. Be sure and go by and think Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy located on 316A Coffee Street in Pontotoc. Wayne Mahon, the owner there. You can reach them at 489-3116. Have your home oxygen, nebulizer medications, durable medical equipment, and diabetic supplies. As there's ball 3 delivered. 3-1 now goes to count against Robinson. Wayne Mahon, Marianne Hester, Donna James, Beverly Wardlaw, all respiratory care practitioners. There's a shot, bounces over the head, picked up by the shortstop. The throw in low, and they got him out. Thought his foot come off the bag that time. And the coach come out and questioned it. Not quite as animated as the Titans coach was. Just come out, said, hey, did his foot come off the bag? And the umpire said no, and he said, okay. Tyler Holt, who had that RBI double his first time up, looks at ball 1. Well, as I said, this has been a fast-moving ball game, folks. As we are in, there's a strike, swing and a miss that time. We're in the top of the 4th. 2-1 is your score here from Jackson. Inside pitch, got in the chase, a bad one. 1-2 now the count. Against Holt. Holt finds it, but it's straight to the third baseman. The throw across the way in time for the second out of the inning. So 2 up, 2 down for Ridgeland. As the right fielder, Kerry Walker now will come up to the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He grounded out his first time up. As he's looking to start a 2-out rally here in the top of the 4th. 2-1 is your score. Pontotoc's advantage. First pitch in there for a strike. Like Walker sort of crowding the plate that time. Got an inside pitch for strike one. 0-1 the count here with 2 outs. In the top of the 4th. 2-1 is your score. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. But Roberts is starting to find his rhythm in this ball game, as he was a little rough starting off, but now has found his flow. There's a shot. It's a grounder. Finds the gap past a diving shortstop, and it will be a 2-out single. Collected that time by Walker, his first hit of the ball game. And that's going to bring up the leadoff man, number 2, J.J. Hester, to the plate. He's 0 for 2 on the day.
Batting down for the Warriors, number 2, left fielder, J.J. Hester.
As he's got a pop out and a strikeout. Now he has a runner on first. Looks at the first pitch and fouls it back. Well, a runner on first. Coach is going to come out and call time for the Titans. He saw something he wants to talk about here as he comes out. And this coach's name is Coach Doty. Don't know if there's any relations between him and the assistant coach here for Pontotoc. But it was a short meeting at the mound as you take a look at Roberts. As he's been through 18 batters today. Has given up 5 hits so far. And now is at the plate. Up 0-1 on Hester with a runner on first. You see the runner take his lead. The delivery. Hester looks at it. Low for a ball. 1-1 goes to count now on JJ. On deck, if JJ reaches, will be Caleb Kidd. Swing and a miss that time. The runner goes, and not in time as he steals the base. Throw is a little short. So the runner will advance. JJ just took a swing that time to get in the catcher's way, and it worked as he had to check up a little bit before the throw. Now the runner advanced to second. Pontotoc being aggressive here on the bases. 1-2 the count. Hester fouls it back out of play into the stands. That would have been at Pontotoc. That would have been a vehicle hit. 2-1 is your score. We're in the top of the 4th. Adam Gore on TV7 Sports. He looks at the pitch there. Outside, 2-2 goes to count as that draws boos from the student section and fans here supporting their Ridgeland Titans. Remind everyone to go by and check out our website, www.wo7bn.com. They have a sports message board we'd like for everyone to sign up for there and start talking about some sports. And there's another pitch close on the outside, but that's a ball. The count goes full on Hester. So Hester's got to protect the plate here. As that Coach Dowdy from Ridgeland, he's a fiery character. As he immediately got up and had something to say to the umpire. Apparently it wasn't loud enough for him to hear, or drew justice, because that's one thing you do not argue in the game of baseball. Even I know that, is balls and strikes. That'll get you an early exit. And this time of year, you don't want anything like that to hurt your team. Runner on second. Count is full. Hester battling at the plate. Fouls that one towards Coach Doty. He quickly springs up, knocks it down with his clipboard, and throws it back into the field. 3-2 the count with 2 outs. Runners on second. And he walked him. Hester moves down to first. Now they got runners on 1 and 2.
Batting now for the Warriors, number 22, Caleb.
With Caleb Kidd now stepping up to the plate. He has reached on an error and singled in this one. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Kidd looks at the first pitch. Strike 1. Second pitch high outside for ball one. 1-1 goes the count. Pitch high. Ball two. 2-1 goes the count here on Kidd. Runners on first and second for Pontotoc. They're up in this ball game 2-1. Inside, and Kidd is going to be put on base by the hit batter that time. Jumps on the pond with 2 outs here, and Haji stepping to the plate for Pontotoc. The Titan fans on their feet trying to get behind the defense. The Pontotoc fans on their feet trying to fire up the bats here for Tyler. 2 outs, top of the 4th. Bases loaded for Pontotoc. The long ball would be huge here for Pontotoc, but it's going to take an extremely long one to get it out of this park. Swing and a miss that time by Hodge. Well, this is a golden opportunity now here for Pontotoc. They do not want to leave these 3 guys stranded. They want to at least get 1 run in to lead that, build that lead back to 2. Swings on this one, finds the gap, a sliding second baseman, and collects the 3rd out of the inning. It was a close one, but he did get him out. A nice effort that time by the shortstop, making up for that first error of the ball game he scored. They scored a run off of. He was able to get that play and get out of the jams with ducks on the pond. No runs scored, as your score will stay 2-1 here, as we'll move to the bottom of the 4th. As we move to the bottom of the 4th here, Shelby Robinson, the DH for Ridgeland, will be leading off as Pontotoc leads this ball game 2-1 in the bottom of the 4th. Adam Gore bringing this action here from Jackson, Mississippi, as the first pitch in there for strike 1. Looked like the umpire didn't want to come up and call it, but he did anyway. He gave a little shot down to first. Strike 1. Second pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Had him guessing the whole way that time, but he guessed the wrong thing and come up with nothing that time for strike 2. 0-2 the count. Robinson trying to blow that one by in that time, but left it a little upstairs for ball 1. 1-2 now goes the count against Robertson. That one outside. 2-2 now goes the count here on Robertson. Swing and a miss. As that's the 3rd strikeout on the ball game. Back-to-back strikeouts there by Robinson. As now up will be the right fielder Blake Hitchcock. He had a sacrifice fly his first time up. As he'll dig in now with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch a little upstairs for ball 1. Second one for ball 2. Well, both these teams are coming out of a 3-game series. Pontotoc against rival Itawamba won their last game 8-2. And then Oxford fell on the road here 2-1 to Ridgeland. And that sets up what you have now, Pontotoc versus Ridgeland here in the North Half Championship, as Robinson has gotten behind here early. 3-0 is the count. The red light will be on here for Hitchcock as he shows bunt and draws the inside pitch. Well, basically he's shown bunt that time to cover up the strike zone, take away some of the vision for Robinson. It worked as he takes ball 4. Well, that's the 4th walk of the ball game Robinson has issued. As now up will be Brandon Walls. Walls grounded out his first time up. We can use another one here, preferably the shortstop or second baseman, with the runner on first. High pitch that time as Gregory popped out of it quickly, stared the runner back down to first. Runner on 1. In there for a strike. 1-1 goes the count here with 1 out. As this is Walls, the shortstop, at the plate. Runner takes his lead. Swings at the inside pitch, yanks it foul. 1-2 now goes the count against Walls. Remind everyone to go by and thank Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy on 316A and Coffee Street. Owner Wayne Mahon as the runner goes, check swing, throw in time. He gift wrapped that one. Hayes Gregory right on the money with an excellent throw. Plenty of time on it. And that collects the second out of the ball game. And once again, here comes the Titans coach checking something out. No idea what he said. Apparently he said something to the Coach George, one of his kids, as the coach turned around and had something to say to one of the players. No. Either way it goes, we've got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Oh, that one low. Count goes full. No runners on. Walls at the plate. Count is full with 2 outs. Fouls it back, staying alive as this one went to where I was set up at earlier today. But as I said, I'm not in the right field lounge tonight, folks, as I will be come Saturday in Pontotoc. But I am in the lazy man's box tonight. As there's a shot to the third baseman. Holt scoops it up, throw to first in time, and that will end the 4th inning of play. Your score, 2-1, Pontotoc's advantage, as we're going to go to the 5th. But before we do, we're going to hear a word from our sponsor, as they're the sole sponsors of this series, Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy. We'll hear a message from them, and then we'll come back with the top of the 5th right after this. Well, folks, there's no 7th inning stretch here, but we'll call it the 5th inning stretch as the fans doing the YMCA here from the ballpark, home of the Jackson Senators. Right now, seeing Pontotoc lead this ball game 2-1. As this one's popped up, should be a little routine out in the outfield, and is. The first batter here in the top of the 5th was Hayes Gregory, pops out. Now up now will be Jacob Kidd for Pontotoc.
Batting out for the Warriors, number 21, center fielder.
Jacob is 0 for 2 on the day with a ground out and a pop out in the ball game. Looks at ball 1. We have time called for some reason by the first base coach. As all that was moving 2 players from behind the plate with the radar gun. As they got booed off the spot, no big deal there. As they're gonna give them time to get in the dugout. I think they say the count, that last pitch did not count. So they take away the ball. And the count, I believe, starts new. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 0-1 the count here against Jacob Kidd. That one never made it near home plate, as it just barely made the dirt before it hit the ground. As Roberts having a little trouble handling the baseball that time. Now the count is 1-1. Jacob Kidd looks at ball 2. 2-1 goes the count now. On deck will be Nathan Hamilton. And if one of these 2 reaches in the hole, will be Josh Robinson.
Hard swing at the ball that time, but fouled back out of play for strike two. 2-2 now the count. Well, the Titans have got their cowbells a ring-a-dinging here at the ballpark. Very annoying. That one is the ball. Now the count goes full. But I tell you, if they bring them to Pontotoc and you Pontotoc fans answer with a few cowbells of your own, I won't complain then. It's all in the sport and all in the fun of the game. As he chases a high pitch. Went to the outfield. Center fielder having some trouble getting to the ball, but makes an excellent play that time as he lost his footing. And what could have been an error is now, I believe, his second out.
The next batter for the Warriors is number 27, designated hitter Nathan Hamilton.
As the DH, Nathan Hamilton, who has a pair of ground outs on the day now, is digging into the box. On the deck will be Robinson. Swings to the first pitch for strike one. Check swing. Up to the shortstop's going to have to hurry. And in time, just by another half a step there. And the Titans get it 3 up, 3 down that time on Pontotoc. No runs on no hits and no errors as we'll move to the bottom of the 5th.
Jason Salters.
As we move to the bottom of the 5th, your score is 2-1 here. Pontotoc's advantage. As on the plate now will be Jason Salters. His second time up, he popped out his first time up in the ball game. First pitch delivered low for a ball. Well, I tell you folks, I've said I've not been a fan of baseball, but here of late, this game is starting to get a little addictive. This shot popped up. Called off there, and the put out by Hester to start off the inning here, 1 away. I'm gonna tell you what, you know, being a sports broadcaster, I see a lot of ball games and a lot of different fans. I'm giving it up to 3 schools this year: Hawka, Ingomar, and these Pontotoc Warriors. It don't matter wherever we've went this year, they have always brought out a great crowd, and today Pontotoc not disappointing again, outnumbering these Titans fans. So if you're watching at home, there's a grounder, great scoop up that time, throw across the way, a little low, but he comes up with it for the second out here in the 5th. But as I was saying, if you're watching at home and you're one of those fans that travels for these Pontotoc teams, I understand some people can't get out because of work and because of other issues, but hey, that's cool. You're still watching here on TV7. That's all that matters. But hey, all you Pontotoc fans that came out to this one, big ups of the game go out to you. 2-1 is your score. Adam Gore brings this ball game. www.wo7bn.com. Check us out on the website. There's a shot. It's hit out to the outfield, and it's going to be the third out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Pontotoc takes care of business there as we're going to go into the 6th inning of play. Your score 2-1, Pontotoc's advantage. But before we move to the 6th, we're going to take you to a break. We're going to hear from Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy, located on 316A in Coffee Street in Pontotoc. Go by and thank Wayne Mahon, Marianne Hester, Donna Jones, Beverly Wardlaw, all respiratory care practitioners there. Be sure and go by and thank them. As a great staff there coming through for us big time here on the road in Jackson. Southern Pulmonary Care Pharmacy, sponsor of the 3-game series here. We're going to hear a word from them, and then we're going to come back with the top of the 6th inning of play right after this. And we're back dashing here. Josh Robinson leading off. First swing and a miss that time by Robinson. Your score, 2-1. Pontotoc's advantage here on the road in Jackson, Mississippi, hosting this best-of-3 series. Game 1 is Ridgeland. Of course, Ridgeland is just their 2nd year in existence at the school, so they haven't yet to build a baseball field. I talked to some fans there as they're going to start the groundbreaking as soon as this baseball season is open on a new field there. So we got time on the field. As the umpire getting on to the Pontotoc coach. He was over there talking to the coach of Ridgeland. So it's good to see the umpires on their P's and Q's here in the North Half Championship, making sure everybody's in where they're supposed to be and everything. As there's a shot. This could be a blooper. Is this going to float? But no. A routine out that time is able to make the transition on the baseball. Was the right fielder for out number 1 here in the 6th.
Which one away, the Warrior batter is number 19, the third baseman, Tyler Holt.
Tyler Holt is coming up to bat now, the third baseman wearing number 19. He's had a RBI double and grounded out in this ball game. He looks at the first pitch, swings and miss for strike 1. One away here in the top of the 6th. Adam Gore bringing this action here on your Pontotoc cable and other affiliates. Hope you're enjoying this action, and if you are enjoying this action, be sure and go by and thank Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy for sponsoring this action. They're on 316A Coffee Street in Pontotoc, or you can reach them by telephone. Their number is 489-3116. Wayne Mahon, the owner there. They got it for you if you need home oxygen and all your nebulizer medications, durable medical equipment, and diabetic supplies. All new words to me, as I'm not that familiar with the medical field, as that ball is in the dirt. Also, this is what's great. When you call that number or you're in need of those supplies, when you talk to someone at Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy, you're talking to a licensed therapist. They are all respiratory care practitioners, all 4 on staff there. As that ball comes off the foot of Holt, and that's painful if a ball comes off the foot, off the top of your foot, as that's going to be the count 1 and 2. I do know this, because that's a small bone on the top of your foot. I had broke it playing basketball. I actually played 3 games on it before I realized it was broke. As there's a shot going to be down to the first baseman, and he's going to step on first for the second out of the inning. But as I was saying, give them a call. Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy, 489-3116. Wayne Mahon, Marianne Hester, Donna Jones, Beverly Wardlaw, all respiratory care practitioners there for your needs on 316A in Coffee Street, Pontotoc. This one popped up. Center fielder slipped, but he's making his adjustment, charging towards the ball, and makes the play. His center fielder's been impressive for the Titans. His second play falling down the ball game. That's the third out of the inning there. As we're going to move to the bottom of the 6th. As Pontotoc leads this one 2-1. The fans getting on their feet here. As we're going to move to the bottom of the 6th. You see some of the Pontotoc fans on top of the dugout there supporting their Pontotoc fans with the flag here in Ridgeland. A lot of Pontotoc fans making this trip down to Jackson, about a 3-hour plus trip for this crew coming from Pontotoc, but they brought a big one. Your score as we're moving to the bottom of the 6th, 2-1, and I probably heard the funniest thing I ever heard announced over the PA system all year at sporting events. If you're watching at home or if you're in the stands, Chick-fil-A sandwiches are on sale now only for $2 at the ballpark. Good grief, I would have hated to see how much it was before they went on sale. Either way it goes, we got some business to take care of on the field as we're halfway through the 6th inning here as we're moving to the bottom. Your score 2-1 as now Edward Joe looks at ball 1. Chases that one, pops it to the outfield. He's running it back, but he makes the grab. Excellent play that time by Walker, running into the sun. As you take a look, you can see the sun reflecting off the sign out there, but he makes the run to catch over his shoulder and the put out for the first out here of the bottom of the 6th.
Batting down for the Titans, number 22, left fielder Tyler Williams.
Up now will be Tyler Williams. His first time up, he grounded into a double play. Second time up, he had a single that scored a run, and then he looks at strike 1. That drew some boos from the Titan faithful. There's a shot. Second baseman scoops it, throws it, puts him out. Now up will be the pitcher, number 17, Jay Roberts. He was hit by a pitch his first time up, then he struck out his second time up. And we have 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Didn't know if he wanted to swing at that one after it was low in the dirt, but he committed to the swing anyway and comes up. They have strike 2 marked on the board. Now they change it. As now it's strike 2. As soon as they change it, he fouls one back. So they were right. They were just predicting it at that time. 0-2 now goes the count here against Roberts. 2 away here, bottom of the 6th. Oh, you wanted to ring him up that time, but he said it was a little too high inside for ball 1. 1-2 goes the count here on Roberts. Couldn't get him to chase a high one that time. 2-2 now the count against Roberts. And 3 balls delivered in a row. Now the count goes full here against Jay Roberts. Robinson has walked 4 today. Don't want to walk 5. Pitches in there. Strike 3. Got him. I love that right there. As the runner was heading down to first base, but instead the official said, the umpire said, nope, you're going back to the dugout. Strike 3. That's going to end the inning. Pontotoc close to still in one on the road here early. They're up 2-1 here as we're going to move to the top of the 7th. But before we do, we're going to go by and hear from our sponsor, Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy, located at 316A on Coffee Street. Wayne Mahon, the owner there. You can reach them for all your home oxygen nebulizer medications, durable medical equipment, and diabetic supplies. You can reach them at 489-3116. So let's go by and hear a word from them, and then we'll come back with the 7th inning of play here from Smith Wheel Stadium in Jackson, Mississippi. As you take a look at the Pontotoc dugout now, the top of the order to lead off here in the top of the 7th for Pontotoc, J.J. Hester looks at ball 1. Swings at it, and that's going to be strike 1. Might everybody go by and thank Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy for sponsoring this 3-game series. If it goes 3 games, the way it's looking right now, it's a close one. It's going to be a good series. 2-1, Pontotoc's advantage here on the road in Jackson, Mississippi. Hester takes a swing. Chopper gets through the gap over between third and short. And Hester is going to lead off the 7th with a single. Big hit there by JJ. And you know what? That's something you're almost guaranteed to say every ball game, as J.J. Hester reaches with a single there to lead off the 7th. Now up is going to be Caleb Kidd for Pontotoc with the runner on first. Kidd has reached on an error, singled, and got hit by a pitch in the ball game. Hester takes his lead. Bunt is laid down. Hester got a good jump on it. The throw over to first. A bad throw. Gets away from him. The pitcher trying to do too much that time. He's not A-Rod, and he tried to be, as it would have been a good play if the first baseman could have made an amazing scoop on the ball. But instead, that's going to be scored, I believe, an error. The 3rd error of the ball game. The 2nd time Kidd has reached on an error. And now you have runners on first and second, and the coach is coming out to the mound here to talk to his pitcher, trying to get him to calm down a little bit as he tried to force a play that last time up. We got a break in this action. Let's talk about Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy there, located on 316A in Coffee Street in Pontotoc. Owner Wayne Mahon as they're stepping up and helping us out here in the playoffs, sponsoring this 3-game series. If 3 games is necessary, I guess I should call it the best of 3-game series. They have home oxygen and nebulizer medications, durable medical equipment, and diabetic supplies there for your needs. You can reach them at 489-3116. And when you call that number, you can rest assured that you're going to be in good hands with the people you're talking to, as everyone on the staff there are all respiratory care practitioners. You can talk to Wayne Mahon, Marianne Hester, Donna Jones, or Beverly Wardlow, as all 4 on the staff, licensed therapists, to help you out with your needs there. So needless to say, you will be in good hands. Your count is 1-1, as Tyler Hodge is at the plate. He's reached on an error of fielder's choice and grounded out his last time up. Now he has runners on first and second. Shows bunt. Couldn't lay it down that time, as a good pitch out of Roberts, just out of the strike zone. Couldn't find the tip of the bat. Now your count goes 1-2. Well, you got to figure now Haji is going to be at the plate swinging instead of trying to advance him on a bunt. Takes a chop. Little grounder. Could be a double play ball, but no, they're only going to take one, as no one covered first base that time. So he did advance him on the fielder's choice. Second time today Hodge has reached on a fielder's choice. But now you've got runners on the corner for Pontotoc. 1 away, and the catcher, Hayes Gregory, is up to bat here. We're in the top of the 7th inning of play. Adam Gore brings this action on the road with TV7 Sports. You can reach us at our website, www.wo7bn.com or w07bn.com. I believe both of them will take you there. As he swings on the first one, and it's a base hit. 1 run will score, and Pontotoc now goes up 3-1 here in the top of the 7th. And the Pontotoc fans are on their feet enjoying this ball game so far. And they're getting loud, folks. And I'm telling you, it's going to be a close count, but I think this Pontotoc faithful has got Ridgeland outnumbered by the fans on their home field. So big ups once again to that Pontotoc crowd. Trying to make his name one word. Hayes Gregory coming through with a big hit that time, is now Jacob Kidd digging in at the plate with a runner on first and second. 1 away here, top of the 7th inning of play. 3-1 is your score. This time Coach Dowdy's going to come out and have a word with his pitcher. And I'll tell you what, we'll take a break. We'll hear from our sponsor, Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy, and then we'll come back from the timeout and have the conclusion of this ball game right after this. Be sure and go by and thank Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy, as during that break we had a pitching change, as now Tyler Williams will step on the mound here to finish out the ball game, as we're in the 7th inning of play. 1 out. Jacob Kidd up to bat. Holman, number 2, has moved to left field where Williams came from. 3-1 is your score here on the road with the Warriors in Jackson, Mississippi. The Warriors advantage. First pitch in there for a strike. 1-1 goes the count. Pontotoc has a man on first, 1 out. 1-1 is the count here against Jacob Kidd, who's pulling an 0 for so far on the day. He's had a ground out and a pair of pop-outs. And a swing and a miss, but the ball gets away from him. The throw is to third. Excuse me, I didn't even see the runner on third over there. He was hiding behind the pole that time. So now Pontotoc, as I'll get on the page after I guess I was still on a break that time. But now the count is 1-2, 1 out. Runners on second and third, 3-1. Pontotoc's advantage here in the top of the 7th inning of play. Adam Gore bringing you this North Half Championship action. There's a little dribbler. It's going to bounce foul. Well, Kidd can step up huge here with his first hit of the ball game and pad this lead a little bit more as they're up now by 2 runs. 3-1 is your score here from Jackson. We're at Smith-Wheel Stadium. There's a shot. It's a pop-up. Shallow. Shortstop comes up and puts him away for the second out. Runners sitting on the bags. Well, that's what Williams is coming to the ball game to do. Collect 2 quick outs to see if they can't rally the bats here late in the ball game. 2 away. Top of the 7th inning of play. Adam Gore bringing his action here on Channel 13 in Pontotoc. Nathan Hamilton, over 3 on the day with a pair of ground outs and a pop out. Looks at the first pitch low outside for ball 1. Roberts, the starting pitcher for Ridgeland, worked 6 1/3 innings, gave up 7 hits, 3 runs, and walked 1. Williams delivers the pitch in there for a strike. 1-1 goes the count now on Hamilton, who is the DH on the roster. Batting for the second baseman, Adam Peoples. Swings on that one, and it's fouled out of play. The umpire couldn't get to it that time. And the count on the big board says 1-2. Well, this has been a good one. This is the North Half Championship. The South Half is being played between West Jones and I'll have to get back with you on the other team playing in it. And there's a swing and a miss by Hamilton. The second strikeout on the day collected by the Titans. Well, folks, here's the situation for Pontotoc. You get 3 up, 3 down. You stole one on the road here. We'll move to the bottom of the 7th. But before we do, we're going to take you to a break. We're going to hear from Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy located on 316A in Coffee Street in Pontotoc, as they're the proud sponsor of this 3-game series coming to you here. Game 1 in Jackson. We're hearing from them, and then we're coming back with the bottom of the 7th right after this. As we come back to action, you take a look at the Titan student section, trying to build up behind the dugout there, but they're quickly being directed back to their seats. As Pontotoc moves to the bottom of the 7th here with a 3-1 lead. Josh Robinson standing on the mound, going the distance here for the Warriors. 3-1 is your score. Pontotoc leading on the road here down in Jackson at Smith-Wheel Stadium over the home team Ridgeland Titans here in the 4A North Half Championship. Strike 1. Pitch high for ball 1. 1-1 to go the count now against number 7. That's Shelby Robertson. He's popped out and struck out in this ball game. Swings this one is going to be fouled out of play down the first base side. 1-2 will go the count here against Robertson. Well, Robinson is the type of pitcher for Pontotoc that when he gets some momentum and he can feel a strong push behind him, he can be strong down the stretch as he's ahead in the count now. 1-2. 2-2 now goes the count. Well, this Titan crowd, they're not giving up on their team yet. They're staying rowdy. Pontotoc student section on their feet. And the count goes full. Well, I will give credit to the student section of the Titans. They're about as rowdy as the center field Fanatics. As this one's going to be lifted to center field, it's going to be a charging Kidd. Can't make the diving catch. It's going to be a double as he quickly relays it in. So a leadoff double there in the 7th inning. And the Titan fans quickly on their feet in this one. Big hit that time by Shelby Robertson. And Robertson is going to have a courtesy runner coming in the ball game from him. As you see Robinson checking in there, greeted by his teammates. Huge hit there in the bottom of the 7th. Shutting this ball game 3-1. As they're going to make some changes here, try to get some more speed on the bases. As Hitchcock will be at the plate for the Titans. No outs. Leadoff double there for the Titans. Runner on second base. Adam Gore bringing this action. Be sure and go by and thank Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy for sponsoring this best-of-3 series here in the North Half 4A Championship. Ridgeland taking on Pontotoc here on the road in Jackson. Adam Gore bringing this action. www.w07bn.com. Check us out there on the website. Sports Forum for all you fans to sign up for there. And there's a strike. Little delayed call that time. Got some boos out of the Titans fan. But strike one delivered by Robertson. There's a hit. Finds the gap. Throw to first in time. A great play by Caleb Kidd that time. Lost the ball. Found it quickly. Delivered the strike across the way for the first out here in the 7th. But good job also keeping the runner on second that time as well.
Batting down for the Titans, the shortstop, number 20, Brandon Walls.
Walls now will be up as he's grounded out twice in this game. Looks at strike. Come on. Looks at ball one. Trying to get a little bit ahead of him that time and make the calls myself. Guess I'm getting ready for a little summer softball. There's strike one. 1-1 goes the count now against Walls. Runner on second, takes his lead. Strike two. So as soon as you hear that Titan fans getting a little loud with their noisemakers, Pontotoc getting loud on their own over here as the count now goes 1-2. There's a shot up the gap. That could spell trouble. He thought about turning home, but an excellent relay quickly in that time by Jacob Kidd holds him on third. So now you've got runners on the corner. Titans threatening here. And a big hit that time out of Walls. His first hit of the ball game advances the runner over to third. Up now will be Salters, the second baseman. One away here in the bottom of the 7th inning of play. This has been a good one, folks. And we wouldn't be able to bring you this ball game if it wasn't for Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy, located 316A in Coffee Street in Pontotoc. Wayne Mahon, the owner there. Be sure and go by and thank those fabulous people as there's a ball delivered for sponsoring this best-of-3 series. Wayne Mahon, Marianne Hester, Donna Jones, and Beverly Wardlaw, all make sure I say this right. These are new words on me, folks, not in the medical field. Respiratory care practitioners, as that second pitch delivered low for a ball. But right now, if you're Hester, you just take you a quick little walk around the mound, catch your breath, recollect yourself here, as you've got runners on first and third. You're behind in the count 2-0, but that's okay. You've got one away. There's a strike. 2-1 now goes the count. There's a shot, and it finds the gap again. The bats have come alive here in the bottom of the 7th. As now your score is 3-2. Pontotoc calling time. Going to call in the infield here. And with this timeout, we'll take it with them. 3-2 is your score here in Jackson. Ridgeland trying to rally late in this one. We'll take you to a break and hear from Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy, 316A in Pontotoc. We'll be back right after this. Robinson will stay on the mound. And he'll be facing Daniel Nelson. You've got runners on first and second. The tying run on second, the winning run on first. 3-2 is your score. Bottom of the 7th inning of play, 1 out here. As the pitch is delivered, strike 1. Big reach down and pitch that time. As the Titan fans, of course, did not agree with that one. But a huge rally here late in the ball game as there's a shot once again, finds the gap. But I think we may have, no. The throw home, wasn't paying attention, got him out, got him out, got him out. Great play that time. Make sure I got him right. Yep, that's Haji. As what was the third base coach thinking there? The relay was quickly in. He had time to turn around and say, oh my goodness, the kid's going home. Threw it down, put the tag down that time, did Gregory. Second out of the ball game. They tried to tie it up. They tried to catch Pontotoc asleep, but would not do it. 2 away. Tying run on second. Winning run on first. At the plate, Derek Holmes. Swing and a miss. Well, this is an exciting one, folks. Be sure and go by and thank Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy for bringing this best of 3 series to you. Pitch is high. 1-1 now goes to count here on Holmes. This is the 4A North Half Championship. Second pitch high. Ball 2. Well, this is a loud ball field, folks. Electric atmosphere. Strike 2. Got him on the outside corner. They didn't like that call, and that turned down the volume a little bit on the Titan side and jacked it up a little bit over there on the Pontotoc side. 2-2 the count. Now the count goes full. Robinson. The pitch got away from him. Full count. Here it goes, folks. 3-2 the count. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. This is a battle between Holmes and Robinson. Robinson delivers pitch. Strike 3. Pontotoc steals one on the road. What a dramatic ball game there, folks. Pontotoc takes the lead in this best of 3 series. Still in the first win on the road here. 3-2 in an outstanding baseball game. Josh Robinson just drew back, threw that one past Holmes, collected, I believe, his 5th strikeout of the ball game, and that is going to do it. Your final score, 3-2 here from Smith-Will Stadium. Adam Gore bringing this action here on Channel 13. Outstanding ball game by the Warriors. They'll move to play Saturday, and it's going to be a good one there, folks. It's going to be a rowdy time in P-Town, and I will be there in the right field lounge along with those center field fanatics as we're going to take you to a break. Hear from our sponsor. Hey, listen, folks, an excellent game 1. Look for an excellent game 2. And it's all thanks to Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy. They're located on 316A Coffee Street in Pontotoc. Wayne Mahon is the owner as you take a look at the Warriors gathering there on the first base side. They've got home oxygen and nebulizer medications, durable medical equipment, and diabetic supplies there for your needs. And here's the great part of Southern Pulmonary Care and Pharmacy. When you call them at 489-3116, you can rest assured you're going to talk to a respiratory care practitioner. They've got 4 people on their staff. All 4 of those are licensed therapists that you're going to talk to there. So you are, without a doubt, going to be in good hands with whoever you're talking to, whether you call them by phone at 489-3116 or if you stop by on 316A on Coffee Street to see them in person. You'll talk to a respiratory care practitioner, no doubt, there. If you talk to Wayne Mahon, Marianne Hester, or Donna Jones, Beverly Wardlaw, all respiratory care practitioners there as well. Be sure, thank them, folks, for sponsoring this ball game. It's been a great one here for Jackson. I'm going to close it out here, and we'll see you come again next time, Channel 13 in Pontotoc.
How'd you get that in film, 13?
Give it a few crowd shots. And we're back with the post-game show talking to winning pitcher Josh Robinson. Josh, they tried to make a strong comeback there on your end, but talk about that last out there and how you're feeling towards the end of the ball game.
Well, I just knew I had to get ahead if I wanted to get him out, and I got ahead and I did my job and threw the ball well, and he swung and missed.
All right, now you know it's going to be a big ball game coming home next week. Just talk about the batters and what the pitching staff can be looking for. What'd you feel today off the batters?
I really didn't see much today off the batters. I heard they bunt a lot. We been pretty solid on bunt defense so far this year.
All right, well, congratulations on a great game pitch. Congratulations on stealing one on the road, going up 1-0 here in the North Half Championship, and looking forward to see you guys play Saturday.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man. Excellent game, but good luck Saturday.
You gonna ask me?
It's first-year head coach, Phil Webb, right?
Yeah.
And we're back with the post-game show here with first coach. See, I even messed it up.
First-year head coach.
First-year head coach. There we go. And we're back here with first-year head coach Phil Webb. Coach Webb, you're in the North Half 4A Championship, a senior-led team tonight, but it got shaky there in the bottom of the seventh. They got some big hits. What'd you come out and tell Josh to coming back down there to be able to get that last strikeout?
Told the guys that we still have the lead, 3-1, not to panic. That all we need was outs, just throw strikes, and we'll make the plays. Josh said he wanted to stay in there. We had Caleb loose, ready to go, but Josh wanted to stay in there. He had good success in his last two hitters, so we stuck with him, and he got the job done for us.
All right, now, Coach, talk about how important it is to go on the road on a best-of-3 series, and I guess you can say take a win on the road here, especially being a big 3-hour-long road trip. You had to know that was going to be a factor today, but you guys come in and played hard and answered well here on the road.
Anytime you get on the road, especially in this far long North Half Series, and take game one at the visitors' site, that's the big plus. This team's excellent, well coached, got great pitching, good defense. They're a good club, and it was a big plus for us. And going back to our place on Saturday, well, we're undefeated there. We're 17-0 on the year. We know they got their best pitcher throwing Saturday, and we got Caleb Kidd who's 11-0 throwing Saturday. It's going to be a great matchup and a great day for baseball.
Absolutely, Coach. Now, let's take the time right now. One thing I was very impressed with, I got to say, the Pontotoc fans outnumbered Ridgeland today. Go ahead and take the opportunity now to thank those fans for coming out, and they're a part of this big success.
We have the best fans in the state, but bar none. These guys, they come out and support us and constantly, giving us lunches, snacks, anything they can do to help, they do. And just coming out, being out here tonight was a big plus for our guys. They loved hearing them cheering. We were taking infield and after the game and all that. It's a big emotional boost for us, and we know when we go home Saturday, it's going to be that much more, probably better.
Absolutely. Now, a bigger crowd expected for Saturday, Coach. It's going to be a huge ball game, and of course, we'll be there on hand in the right field lounge. We wish you the best of luck.